You can spend millions and millions and millions of dollars trying to educate somebody on why they need something, but all you're really going to do is go bankrupt, because the simple truth is you can't necessarily create desire. You can only leverage it once it's been created. What's up, guys? Today we're talking about the consumer levels of awareness and how big companies win and how some companies don't. When you look at real estate marketing as a whole, there are reasons that campaigns work and reasons that campaigns don't. You can put the right message in front of the right person, you get something magical, but you put the right message for the wrong person, or you put the wrong message for the right person, you'll never win. So there are three basic levels of awareness. There is first, which is pretty kindergarten, but it's unaware. The prospect or the lead is unaware of his or her desire or need for the real estate process. And you might be saying, like, okay, duh, right? We don't spend a lot of time marketing to that specific person, but I want to take a second and help you understand why radio ads don't work very well, billboards don't work very well, door knocking is hit or miss, some cold calling efforts can be hit or miss, why junk mail isn't necessarily the best use of funds in your business. You have exceptional rate of returns on most of the things you do because you make so much money per transaction, but that doesn't necessarily mean everything's going exceptionally well, right? If a client is unaware, we don't really want to spend a lot of time marketing and messaging to those different types of people. Eugene Schwartz, he wrote the book, Breakthrough Advertising. Amazing book. It's like an $800 book on advertising. Highly recommend that you get it if you're in a situation where you can. And like Eugene teaches, you can spend millions and millions and millions of dollars trying to educate somebody on why they need something, but all you're really going to do is go bankrupt, because the simple truth is you can't necessarily create desire. You can only leverage it once it's been created. In real estate, those desires are created through friends seeing friends purchase homes, through somebody understanding that maybe they're not paying, or themselves, right? They're paying way too much money in rent, or somebody saying, okay, I am making a landlord rich, I want to make myself rich, or somebody having a family and saying, I really want to provide for my family. There's all types of things that create these desires. You don't want to spend that much money, time, or energy marketing to people that are in that unaware phase. You want to spend your time right where the money's made, which is in the second phase of awareness, which is aware, home aware. The prospect is aware of his or her desire or need for the real estate process. If you look at companies like Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com, these major lead generation conglomerates, this is one thing they've gotten right. They took your listings, they remarketed them to potential buyers, potential prospects, right? And they sold the lead back to you when that client moved into or was getting ready to move into that third phase of awareness. So when a prospect is home aware, we want to make sure we're putting the right offers in front of them. You have to understand that a prospect's not necessarily interested in you first, they're interested in the end result. The home is the cookie for most people. That's why Zillow's advertisements work so well. It's not getting pre-approved for a mortgage, it's not finding a real estate agent. We do things in reverse a lot of times. So people will go look for property and then they'll backtrack because they realize they have to getting a mortgage, finding a real estate agent, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you can shift a lot of your attention from trying to put your pretty, beautiful branded face out there on everything and really just give the audience what it is that they truly want, which is the home, you're going to see that your cost per lead will go down, you're going to see your cost per result will go down, you're going to see that your return on investment, return on advertising spend will go way, 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 way up. That's where you become incredibly, incredibly important. So the third phase is home plus you aware. The client is aware, or prospect is aware of his or her desire need for the real estate process, and now they are aware that you can help them. This is where you shine. This is where your pretty face becomes incredibly important. One thing you've got to pay attention to is the mindset of a customer. It's going to help you spend less money in marketing and advertising, and it's going to help you increase your conversion rate if you can hit these points perfectly. People ask, okay, well, how do I find more prospects that are in that second phase of awareness to start? You pay attention. Social media, Facebook, they talk about it, right? I have agreed with my mic being on, that Facebook can listen to my conversation. Google does the same thing, right? So if I start talking about buying a home, talking about homeownership, talking about getting a mortgage, we're picking up on that data, and you're able to put the right offer, i.e. maybe it's a homes list, or you're marketing a property that you know people will like, whatever that looks like, in front of the right person. And then once they start engaging with your stuff, it allows you to start retargeting to build an even greater relationship with those people. So if you're trying to generate cash flow, you're trying to generate transactions so you can grow your business, don't go buy shopping cart stuff, don't go buy radio, don't go buy billboards, don't do those things. Put brand money in your account, then go do those things. And understand the mindset of the consumer so you understand exactly how to attract them. Hope you guys got some value today. Thanks. Peace.